corner in the
Okay,
black
okay,
trunks.
okay. All right, let's dive right into this. All right.
Let's see. Ooh, they're immediately
Hey,
getting into a
Chetly trying
contour
to
region.
get the distance.
Okay, so our shorter fighter, he's trying to get in right now. It's not working too well, it looks like.
Yeah.
Is it
I mean, I know,
he's
yeah.
fighting?
I'm 6'3", I think. Right. Very tall.
I'm gonna check in on that for y'all in a little bit here.
Yeah. How tall? All right.
Also, that's Baz, right?
So Contour.
Can't remember.
Wait. Oh, Contour's in the white trunks. And Chet Chetly is in the black trunks.
Chetly's in the black trunks.
Oh,
yes,
okay. Okay. All right, got it. Chetly is working. He's trying to get in. Contour dashes in and tries to use his range a little. And then,
I think
that
Chetly can load up a little counter when Contour's coming in like that.
I see. I think what Contour's trying to do, he's trying to catch him as he's trying to get out. So he steps in with him as he backs out. And I think that could start working because it looks like he's landing a lot more than Chetly. I'm just calling him Chet. Ooh, nice. That was actually a good shot. Ooh. Wait a minute.
And confirmed.
Oh, we're getting a Dempsey roll.
Oh no,
okay,
with the knee.
Technical difficulties going on. Okay. Well, technical difficulties. Wow, technical difficulties.
He got some cheap shots, but I mean, Contour's back into it.
Yeah. None of the shots landed yet. Okay.
Dude, Contour is a huge fighter, though.
6'3", confirmed. 6'3" for Contour.
6'3" confirmed.
Oh my god! Wow. Huge fighter.
And the thing is, though, the bigger their opponent, the bigger their torso is. So it's definitely a lot easier for Chet to get into the body. As we see there, he tries to go in with that 1-2 to the body.
Yeah,
he is switching it up, though.
There.
Yeah. He's switching it up. Nice shot from Contour.
Yeah.
This fight has just been a lot of back and forth. One goes in, one comes out. One goes in, one comes out.
Yeah, I see also Contour
decided.
Let's go.
But yeah, I also see that Contour knows how to fire on the back foot too. Going out and using that jab when going out from the distance with Chetly. That's his name, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm really looking for the feints. That was a nice 1-2-3. I don't think much of it landed, though.
Yeah.
Hey, don't punch the back of the head, Contour. Come on. All right. Contour trying to stick the jab out, but you can see the slips coming from Jet as he goes in. He's getting off the center line perfectly, though, with those slips.
Yeah, pretty nice round. Who you think got that round?
I think just off of who landed more. I believe Contour did. Yeah. But I don't think I think it's really close, though, being a 10-9.
Yeah, 10-9 round for sure. But, yeah.
The thing is, though, Chet was doing very good on the inside. You can see he's trying to do a Dempsey roll, as it looks like, with a kind of a peekaboo. It's a little low, but it could work.
Yeah. I mean, also being a shorter fighter, you know, a taller person, it's kind of hard for a tall person to kind of hit you, though. You're all the way down there, you know.
Especially in VR.
Talk like that.
Oh, yeah, especially
in
VR.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Dude, now, if this was kickboxing, all you got to do is just do a little kick, and if you hit him right in the head.
Yeah, man, we talking about, you know, VR boxing.
We talk about VR boxing, no feet around here, you know what I'm saying? Round number 2 underway, though. Round number 2.
No feet.
Wow, the hands are really cold. Oh, my God,
them
hands are fast.
Contour was hurt. Are these both fighters on room scale?
I think.
Let me double check.
I will do a little check.
Yeah.
Yep, Contour's room scale with a large play space as well. Chet Chetly is also room scale.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good matchup then. If only somebody with the big. If only somebody else fought fucking 2BG. I don't like fighting people with big room scales, but I mean, ooh.
Yeah, let's lock in here, guys. So Contour, Chet Chetly, you know, we were having a David and Goliath fight, right? And as you guys said earlier, both fighters have different advantages and different targets, right? If you're Contour, right, you're the taller fighter, you're going to want to stick on the outside. Contour has the play space to move around and keep Chet Chetly at bay. But at the same time, Chet Chetly, being the shorter fighter, he's got to keep his guard up higher than normal, right? Because even when Contour is going to the body, you know, Contour has to change levels so much. Chet Chetly keeping his hands up and working that taller midsection is going to be key for him, especially in V5, because you can get stuns to the body. You can still get knockdowns to the body. So the body is a more viable target than ever. And you see Contour now trying to roll his way in, make his way into his target and get in on the inside on, Chet Chetly trying to get in on the inside on Contour. Fellas, both of y'all have had experiences, many experiences in VR boxing. What is your favorite strategies as a shorter fighter to tackle a taller fighter, especially one to 6'3"?
I would just try, just a lot of head movement, keep the guard up pretty high, and like try to just go for that body more,
Body.
Just go for the body more.
The body, right?
Yeah.
Well, what about the taller fighter here?
Yeah.
Keys to victory for the taller fighter.
Yeah, of course stay on the outside, use that jab, and just walk them into counters when they try to come in, because the shorter fighter always gonna try to be more aggressive since they try to get on the inside. So yeah.
It's definitely shaping up very nicely for both these boxers. And honestly, technical difficulties. Chet Chetly.
Oh no.
Chet Chetly, no. I think he's back. He's back.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
That was scary. That was scary. We don't want any disconnects to mess up a wonderful night here in round number 2. But it's kind of great. I personally love to see David and Goliath fight, just because there's so many different tools that have to be employed, and you really, before V1, V3, the shorter fighters had it. We can all agree that once the shorter fighters get in on you, it was really nothing you can do. And shout out to some of the folks out there who are realizing, VR boxing is a thing. Some things are different in VR boxing. Since there's less physicality, there's no way to push a fighter off you or deter them from coming in because they're not feeling that pain, right? So how do you stop a shorter fighter from just bulldogging their way in and sticking to them ribs? It's very difficult. So you have to exert a lot more energy, especially if you're on room scale. Contour is out here running a marathon pretty much around the ring, and so that's going to weigh in on your tank. It's going to be crazy. You're going to be exhausted. And for those of you guys who are new, what's up, Jiu-Jitsu? God, I love... Please tell me you're Jewish, because that'd be the perfect name. Like, that is honestly... I love the names out here.
Super.
Round number 3 underway, guys. So, who would you have up at this point? I believe this is round number 3.
Contour.
Yeah. This is
Contour, you saying is up, right? Anybody out there for Chet Chetly? Is it all Contour all day?
Actually, I believe in Chet. I think he's got this.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well though.
I mean, now it's
okay. No, more technical difficulty.
Now I wonder if it's just kind of lag affecting the match a little bit. It is an online game, y'all, so the lag does matter.
Yeah, these little couches can be pretty scary.
Yo, Jiu-Jitsu, perfect name then, bro. Perfect name. When I tell you, mwah. That man said he's Jewish and he's a black belt in Krav Maga. Jiu-Jitsu. What? Did I tell you? You would think somebody else would have took that name, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Creative Outlet says, I wish there was a way to push them off. They get inside into your personal space. So, see, guys, looking at Contour now, really employing, again, like you were saying earlier, fighting on the back foot is the technique against shorter fighters, right? Step back jab, especially, I don't know if Contour is a real big fan of like the Russian style, but that pendulum step back jab, step back cross, you know what I'm saying? Whew, Lovely, because again, in this game, you got to kind of think about what the developers have put out there. If you're moving forward, you are susceptible to counter hits more so than anything, right? If you're swinging while moving forward, trying to catch me, and I'm moving back, then you're extra susceptible, especially if you're swinging a lot, you know? And so it seems like Chet Chetly is very much aware of that and is not really swinging wildly coming in. But Contour really just laying down the pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
Last couple of seconds in this match. Now both boxers are playing chess, trying to feel each other out. And this is where it's real dangerous, right? Because it's easy to get the timing of somebody who's constantly swinging. You know they're always going to come in,
Your
right?
mic is a little laggy. Okay, there we go.
Oh, wait. Wait, who? My mic? Was
Yeah,
that
your
me?
mic had went a little bit laggy for
That's
a
me?
second, but it's good now.
That's me. I'm back. I'm
It's
back.
good.
I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
you're
can't
back,
keep
you're
us
back.
down. They can't keep us down. You know, but I was like I was saying, you know, it's really good to just be able to fight on the back foot, and a boxer who's going to sit there and wait, like how these two are doing in between the volleys, that's dangerous because that means they're thinking. And this is more of a mental game than anything if anybody's really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? King.
Yeah, last
Ooh,
10
that's a knockdown.
That's 10 seconds. Let's lock in.
Okay, yeah. Every time it's the
I
last
don't
10
know. I
seconds,
think
I
this
try to,
one, right?
you know,
Just
lock
go
in.
to Contour, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, in IRL, right? Those last couple of seconds, you know, the judges are, you know, a lot of people try to get more active in those last couple of seconds just to show up the points for the judges, right? No judges this time.
Hey, Contour takes
Contour
it.
Hey,
Wow. Let's see the score.
Contour.
30 to 25.
30 to 25.
Wow.
Good God Almighty, Contour.
10-9, 10-8, 10-8,
Mhm.
10s, 10s.
But perfect scores on the SATs, you already know.
It's
You know what I'm
like,
saying? We about to graduate, baby. King. Hold on. Let me actually lock it. Oh wait, let's look at the damage though. Whoa, oh my God! Oh my God!
That damage is, oh my God, triple.
Whoa!
Triple.
I know we not looking at the correct numbers here. Let's.
Wow. Triple the damage here.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
okay, that's not what I
Wow.
was expecting.
Damn.
That was.
Look.
I'm so
Chat.
sorry about that.
35 to 554.
I gotta talk Contour.
Yo,
Okay. Contour.
what's up, man?
For some reason, I
Can I
didn't
ask-
think you were 6'3".
For real?
I don't know why. When I looked at it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
No question for this man.
Okay,
just got a
what a
quick
great
question.
display.
What's up?
The one thing we were talking about there is that, like, in VR, it is extremely difficult sometimes to fight as the taller fighter, especially when you're fighting
Yeah.
against a shorter fighter. And a lot of the ways that we were seeing that you're able to mitigate that is by fighting on the back foot, using your movement, and you seem to execute that very well. Very well.
Thank you.
Can you tell me or tell the chat really a little bit more about your strategy going into this match, and how do you tackle the fighters that are shorter?
Shorter. So one of your biggest weapons against shorter guys is the uppercut. But, you know, sometimes you can't land that, especially if they're chasing you around the ring. You can't plant so much. So the biggest thing I do against the shorter guys is I always move my feet. You know, most of my exhaustion is going because I'm running around so much. The reason why I move my feet and so much is because they're going to aim for my body. They're going to do that all day. And they're going to love it when you stand there like a friggin' tree so they can chop you down. That's the phrase I like to keep. Don't stand like a tree so they can chop you down. That's exactly what's going to happen.
That's very good. That's very good.
So, yeah, you need to move. You need to use your feet. And the thing about it is, as a shorter fighter, your head is exposed. I can't really hit the body too well. So as you're coming in, I'm going to have your head all day. Pause. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm going to get, like check hooks,
no diddy,
all that
no
kind
diddy.
of stuff.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what did you mean by that?
I meant pause, dude. That sounded weird. I literally, never mind. Anyways, but yeah, that's my biggest strategy. Using your feet, utilizing check hooks, utilizing counters, all that kind of stuff, especially the jab. The jab is one of my best friends because, you know, it gets there first. I maybe you could tell I was probing a lot too, or I was posting on the guy. I was utilizing a lot of angles, really trying to get to the side of him to get, you know, at least some body shots off, because that's the only way you can get body shots sometimes is if you angle off. just jumping in on somebody, it's not a good idea.
Look, I loved it. This was great. I mean, it backs up a lot
Thank
of
you,
the knowledge that you've shown just in talking and all the things that you've been learning. And it just shows that you can actually exercise things that you learn in a VR boxing game, even though it's a little jank, you know? So one other thing I want to ask, you know, I do see that you have the female model. Are we always say bro, dude, are we saying the right things, or, you know, should we switch it up?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, just gotta ask.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah. So like, so one little thing is, growing up, I was just take girl characters. It was just something I did.
Yeah.
So it's just something I just do. I don't know. I just feel like it.
Look, I have a girl model too, you know, and I switch it up sometimes just because in all video, when I play online, I play something that I feel like will get into my opponent's head, and for some reason it gets into their heads. But I always do ask, you know, so I always extend that out to homies, and, you know what I'm saying, just to let them know that we think about them and shit. So appreciate you for coming through and putting on such a great fight. You gonna jump in some more commentary with us after this, or are you? Okay.
I am.
Nice.